All right, welcome to this week's episode of Challenge Interview. I've got Cadet Gabriel Rodriguez. He was a graduate of class 47. Seems like a long time ago, but I know it really wasn't that long ago. So go ahead and introduce yourself, sir, and then kind of start by telling us a little bit about how you ended up at Challenge.
Well, my whole junior year of high school. My name is Gabriel. As you said before, when I was a junior in high school, I decided that I didn't want to care about school anymore, and so I failed all 5 of the classes that I was taking for the first semester of my junior year. And so my parents got a recommendation from somebody that they know about Challenge, and they said it was a great program and it'd be really good for me, a more structured environment, and in all honesty, it was exactly what I needed. I ended up going on from there to going back to high school my senior year and graduating in all honors classes, and ended up turning my life around to become something better than what I was before.
Okay, great. And so you did the credit recovery program at Challenge, correct?
That's correct.
Okay. And about how many credits did you get while you were at Challenge?
I ended up getting 4 out of the 5 credits that I was taking.
Okay, great. And so that helped you transition back into high school and go on and do great things in high school and graduate on time, right?
That's correct.
Okay, great. And so tell us a little bit about what you've been doing since you graduated from high school.
After I graduated high school, I immediately started looking for jobs. I moved out of the house. I was living in Richmond. I moved out to Bedford County. I immediately got a job working for a Subway, and then that transitioned into a landscaping job. And then now I transitioned into working as a night shift worker at Walmart, making sure everything is, especially during all this quarantine right now and everything's going crazy, got to keep everything stocked up. And so it went from immediately graduating high school to joining the workforce. And then 8 months ago, I decided that I wanted to be a firefighter. And so I immediately got with the county and filled out an application for a volunteer firefighting position. The process went fairly quickly, and got on a fire department and just started rocking and rolling from there.
Okay, great. That's awesome. It's very very honorable position with volunteering firefighting, and especially right now working on the front lines. So we definitely appreciate that. I guess my question is what are some of the skills that you learned while you were at Challenge that are helping you now and helped you transition into being a volunteer firefighter?
There was a lot of life lessons taught in the classroom, in the barracks. Just getting to know, kind of what was expected out of you in life. Through all the core components and everything. You just learn. The respect for other people and the respect for yourself, and it actually transitioned over to the workforce very, very well, because you had that respect and you had that level of expectation that was set for you prior to that, and the goal setting and everything that you learned was actually perfectly transitioned into the real world by allowing you to have it in a more sheltered environment, and then moving out and using the skills that you got and being able to be a fully functioning adult.
Okay, great. Yeah, that's a very well put. I like how you said, it's kind of a controlled environment while you're at Challenge. That's something our director talks a lot about is, we give them the tools they need to be successful, or that you need to be successful. The cadets need to be successful, and then they transition outside of there. And that's his biggest fear, is the day after you all graduate, and when he doesn't have you in that controlled environment anymore. So that's a great way to put it. What advice do you have for someone that is considering Challenge or maybe how to prepare for challenge if they know they're coming? I was assuming you were voluntold to come. You didn't really want to come, but
No, I did.
You did?
I heard about it and I'm like, yep, let's do it.
Okay, great. Yeah, so you were motivated about it and you had goals in mind when you went there. But what advice do you have for someone who's hesitant about coming and not really on board with the whole program?
Definitely relax. It's not as bad as you think it's going to be. I mean, in the time that I was there, I had, you learn lessons and you make friends. It's not like, it's not a forever thing, So if you just relax and, don't work against the system, let the system work for you, then everything will run smoothly. If you're concerned about it, take the time to think, why am I concerned about it? What's so concerning? Is it the fact that I'm going to be away from home for so long, or the fact that I'm not going to be with my friends, or the fact that I won't be able to, be on social media every day? And, it's a lot of soul searching in yourself to find out what, maybe the problem is not with that. Maybe the problem is that I'm not sure that I'm ready to make a change, and it's just accepting the fact that change needs to be made in your life, and it's accepting the fact that this may be the best way to do it. Mm-hmm. And certainly do not fight against the system, because it's there to help you. It's there so that you can become a better person, and it's more or less not so much that, I don't want to go, or I don't feel comfortable. It's more or less the fact that you're afraid that you're not ready to become something better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, embrace the challenge for sure.
Absolutely.
Yep. Awesome. Well, I guess, do you have anything else you want to add or advice for other cadets, or give a shout out to some of your old TAC officers?
All my TAC officers are gone.
Well, did you have Tech Sergeant Hampton?
No, I did not.
No? Okay.
But definitely the TAC officers are there to help, and I learned a lot in the time I was there from all of my TAC officers. And when I needed help, when I asked, hey, after this, I'm trying to get this job, could you write me a recommendation? Mm-hmm. If you work with them and you do what they ask and you don't resist and you're a good cadet and you put yourself out there to be something, to be in a manner that is respectful to them, respectful to yourself, respectful to the barracks, and respectful to the program, they will stick their neck out to help you. So that goes back to let them work for you. You do your part, you play your part, you work hard, you do what you're supposed to do. They're going to acknowledge that, and they're going to turn around and acknowledge that by helping you out outside of the gates of challenge.
Okay, great, awesome. All right, well, I appreciate you coming on with me and giving me a little bit of your time.
Absolutely.
We'll get this posted up for everybody to see, so they can hear your story and know where you're coming from. So I appreciate it, and stay safe out there, and keep doing great things.
Thank you so much.
All right.